Here we go again. America's staring down another government shutdown. And this time, both sides look like they'd rather fight than find a deal. So what happens next? Let's break it down. The clock is ticking. Tuesday night, the U.S. government could literally run out of operating money. And after a tense meeting at the White House, President Donald Trump and top Democrats walked out with nothing. No compromise, no plan, just more finger-pointing. Vice President J.D. Vance came out swinging, saying, "Democrats won't do the right thing. You don't put a gun to the American people's head." Pretty fiery, right? And then, in classic Trump fashion, things escalated online. Trump dropped an AI video mocking Democratic leaders. Hakeem Jeffries in a sombrero. Chuck Schumer with a fake voice pushing free healthcare for undocumented migrants. Democrats didn't just roll their eyes, they were outraged. Jeffries called it bigotry. Schumer blasted it as intimidation. So what's this really about? Well, Republicans want a simple extension, basically hitting pause for 7 weeks, keeping current spending levels, and buying time. They're comfortable because Trump's already been cutting budgets on his own. Democrats? Totally different playbook. They want those cuts to stop, and most importantly, they want healthcare subsidies for low-income Americans renewed before they expire. Now here's the twist. Shutdown fights are rarely just about policy. They're about politics. Republicans think they've got the high ground. Why? Because history shows the side making demands, this time the Democrats, usually gets blamed when the government shuts down. But Democrats see healthcare as their ace card. They want to frame this whole debate as Republicans blocking affordable medical coverage for millions of Americans. And honestly, that's a message that resonates with a lot of voters. Here's where it gets messy. Many Republicans aren't even scared of a shutdown. In fact, Trump's budget chief, Russ Vought, circulated a memo basically saying, "Hey, let's use this shutdown to make permanent cuts. Entire agencies, programs, jobs, gone." Democrats call it a bluff. Schumer said flat out, "This is nothing new. Trump's been firing federal workers since day one, not to govern, but to scare." So what you've got here is two sides digging in deeper, with neither showing signs of blinking. Democrats are under huge pressure from their base to stop giving in. Last time they struck a 6-month deal, their own voters tore them apart for caving. This time, they may feel forced to shut it all down, just to prove they're serious. But remember, the last big shutdown under Trump lasted 35 days, the longest in American history. And it didn't end because politicians struck a brilliant deal. It ended because air traffic controllers who weren't getting paid stopped showing up. U.S. air travel was on the brink of chaos, and suddenly everyone caved. That's the danger here. Shutdowns start as political games, but they don't end there. Real people feel the pain. Federal workers go without paychecks. Essential programs freeze. Families who rely on government support, they're left hanging. So the big question now is, which side can handle more political pain? Democrats might win points on healthcare, but will they stand by if social programs shut down? Republicans may talk tough about slashing spending, but if public outrage boils over, could they pay the bigger price? Here's the truth. Shutdowns are unpredictable. You think you know where the fight's headed, and then one unexpected twist flips the whole game. And right now, both parties are walking straight toward the cliff's edge. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We frequently publish more news on our website. Ye can read it there. So tell me, do you think Democrats should risk a shutdown to to protect healthcare subsidies, or should they strike a short-term deal and live to fight another day? Arr!